Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome back to the monthly astrological crystal overview for February 2020 for Capricorn. I'm sorry, Capricorn, that I missed your birthday, so I just want to extend happy birthday to all the Capricorns that are viewing my video. You can reach me at my website, which is reading. You can reach me at my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net, or my email address at mercury524@msn.com, or my Facebook page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson, and you can also find me on Twitter and LinkedIn. I like also wish the Capricorns a happy new year with health, wealth, success, and happiness, and mostly love for yourself. Now, you know the three rules: share, like, and subscribe. Now, this is a general reading, it's a collective reading, it's not an individual reading. So this reading is for all Caps, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay? All right. Now, Cap, your solar sun is in your second house. The second house is the house of Taurus, which is another fellow earth sign for you. And it's the house of money, work, and possession. So the second house, your solar second house, is in Taurus as the sun is in Aquarius. So your main thought is about money. How to use your money wisely, how to cut the waste, cut the fat, and tighten things up. So I see some of you tighten your budget up. So I see you are going to stick to a budget. I see some of you are going to bring your lunch and not go out and have lunch, okay? Now you can go out and have lunch once a month, but I see there's sacrifices that some of you Capricorns are doing. I also see some of you are looking at your credit card debt and finding ways to pay one down and not to use it. I also see that some of you are looking for ways of saving more money. So you're going to be buying smarter in the month of February or when the sun is in Aquarius. You're going to be looking for sales and discounts. I see some of you are looking for an automobile, or there might be some problem with your tires. So I'm asking you to get those tires checked out. And if you need new tires, please buy new tires. Don't buy used tires, because this is going to create more problems for you. So buy new tires, okay? I also see some of you are saving money for trips. I see some of you going abroad, but you're going to find the best price that you can and the best time where you can save money too. And I see some of you might be also going together with a group, okay, where you can go cheaper than if you're going to go individual. And then you're going to have your company. Okay? All right. Now, all right, that's in your second house. Now, the most things is going to improve in your second house. Okay? And some of these thoughts about money, since it's in your solar second house, which is Taurus, and it deals with money, it's going to, and the sun is in Aquarius. So some of these ideas and things is going to happen over suddenly. So you're going to be thinking and brilliant thoughts and new ways of doing things are going to come into the picture. Now, Jupiter, which was in Sagittarius from December of 2018 to December the 19th of 2019, has now moved into your sun sign, Capricorn. So Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. So this is the planet of taking chances, going out on blind faith, facing fears. And don't let this fear or negativity thoughts get into your mind, your emotions. So it's a planet of new opportunity, expansion, abundance, wealth, truth, karma. So it's going to be more opportunities for you that's going to be related to money for a year. When Jupiter will leave your sun sign from December the 29th, December the 19th, 2019 to December the 19th, 2020. But the key is to pick the money opportunity or expansion that's going to grow each year, because Jupiter goes into each sign every 12 years. So this is the foundation, the new foundation of wealth and abundance coming. So there's going to be so many opportunities. You must pick the one that's going to have the longevity to grow each year until Jupiter comes back around in your sign. So your main concern is about money. So all these money concerns and issues, for some of you, it's going to happen very suddenly. So you're going to take initiative to bring about a better balanced budget, and in this year with a surplus. I see some of you getting out of credit card debts. I see some of you paying off the lingering aspect of student loans. I see some of you might be at the point where you're paying your house off and looking for another house and using this as a rental income. So I see things are opening up for you. I see also you, Capricorn, some of you will be finding new jobs, okay? So these new jobs I'm picking up new jobs with some of you, Capricorn, I'm getting between now and May, okay? And I'm also picking up March too. So by May, you will be in a new job, making more money, and then this will be closer to your home, and if you have any children, close to any daycare or school. Now, some of you have been working different hours that is not normal, so I see you getting this new job that's going to be in the regular morning time, like 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 or 9 to 6. And this way you don't have to be traveling. Now I'm getting the car here. Something is wrong with some of you, your automobile. Something is with the wheel. And so I need you to go into there and put some transmission oil in there so the wheel can move freely. So I see some of you having problems here with the car, okay? Okay, so the sun, your solar sun is in your second house, so money is on your mind. Okay, I see some money that's being owed to you. I feel that all of a sudden, these people, places, or organizations will be paying you this money. I also see that you're going to get a good return on your income tax for some of you. So use that wisely. Spend some, eat some, wear some, and travel some. But don't spend it all. I see your bank account increasing. So I see that your bank account will be increasing between $2,000 and $4,000 between now and May. So I feel some of you are going to be leaving this year with a good, substantial amount of money in your bank account. Okay, so one of the stones, the crystals that you need to carry with you in the month of February, while the sun is in Aquarius, is the green Aventi. This is a dark green card. And this green, it deals with growth, prosperity. It deals with earth, being grounded. So I feel that now your finance it will be grounded in the year 2020, with closely with this influence of Jupiter in there helping you. So there's going to be new changes here about money and things with their solar sun in your second house, which is the house of money, and the second house is the house of Taurus. So I see some of you paying off loans. I see some of you paying off mortgages, and I see some of you going to get a second property and using that first property as a rental. So I see an upswing for you, Capricorn, in 2020. And also, I want you to be very careful of your skin. If you have oily skin, I want you to get some uh, organic soap that help to balance that oil in your skin. If some of you are having dry skin, I want you to get soap or cleansing cream, not soap, cleansing cream to bring more oil into your skin. Okay? All right. Now, the theme card of the tarot for Capricorn with your solar sun in the second house, with the sun in Aquarius. I'm shuffling the cards. The deck I use, it will be the Nefertiti deck, and it's have Egyptian symbolisms in it. Oh, this is wonderful. This is your theme card for the month of February. This is 9. 9 deals with Sagittarius. Take a chance. Go out on a leap. Be adventurous. Okay? 9 also deals with an ending of the cycle and beginning of a new cycle. It also deals with cutting losses and letting go. So this is 9 of Pentacles. So Pentacles represents money in the tarot. Okay? It deals with materialistic things and finance. It also deals with what we're just saying, because the sun is in Aquarius and it deals with thinking, intellectual. So getting information, getting research. I see you doing a lot of research and getting information of things that you want to do. Some of you have been lazy, so get off that couch or chair or whatever and do what you need to do. If you don't like the situation that you're in, then do something to change it. So once you take that first step, the universe will take the other step, so they will bring people to you to help you out. So get up, okay? So use your mind. I'm also picking up a lot of paperwork and messages coming back and forth across your desk. Also, I'm picking up money for the talents that you have, you can get money for. So I see some of you might be taking a second job to help pay some of this debt down. And that's good, okay? And so this represents earth signs. This represents Taurus with your money, work, and possession. This also represents Virgo, which deal with health, work, and service. And this also deals with Capricorn, which deals with employment, success, and moving up the ladder. So money, you see that? Money coming from unknown sources. So these money opportunities are going to come out of the blue. So this is your theme card for the month of February, Capricorn. 9 of Pentacles. Now we're going to shuffle the karma. So what karma influence will you have in the month of February, Capricorn? So let's shuffle these cards. And my karma deck is by Monty Farber. Okay? So now I'm going to open these cards like this. And now I'm going to pick. I'm going to go over the card where I feel the heat at. Ooh, hot here, hot here. I'm going to pick that card. And this is the karma card. This is in the 12th house. So the 12th house represents endings, okay? All right, of everything. So there's a lot of endings happening here, and it has to deal with Pisces. So Pisces deals with feelings, emotions. So there's a lot of ending of some emotional baggage, pressure that you've been having on you. This is actually the 12th house too. Also, the 12th house represents pay attention to your intuition and your feelings. If you get a feeling and a gut feeling, act on it. The 12th house also represents psychic ability. So you're going to become more in tune to the forces of the universe and the spiritual forces. And some of you might be going to take some courses in astrology, tarot, or start reading more about the different other knowledges that is out there where you can get yourself together with. There's also dealing with institutions and organizations that represents behind the scenes. And it also deals with healing. So some of you might be going into some kind of emotional healing, psychology, therapists, counseling, or something that heals some problems that you have yourself. And then you see seeking oneness with all there is. So I see some of you getting into yourself spiritually and emotionally and seeing who you are and loving yourself more. and philanthropy. So Aquarius represents helping the less fortunate out. So some of you might be volunteering your time in organizations that will be helping the less fortunate out. And some of you will be letting go of friends that no longer are viable in your life at this time. And it also represents hopes and wishes. I see those coming true. And so keep your involvement hidden. But since Pisces represents behind the scenes, so it represents keeping your involvement hidden in some of these organizations and groups and things that you see. So that's your karma card for the month of February, Cat. Now we're going to see where the other planets affect you. Okay, we have Mercury and Aquarius. So the sun is in Aquarius. Your solar sun is in the second house in Aquarius. And so Aquarius represents freedom, independence, revolution, change, upheaval. So it's a change going on around you in your money aspect. So Mercury deals with intellectual thinking. Aquarius is the air sign will deal with thinking. So your mind is going to bring you all these new opportunities to make more money, to save more money, to come out of debt, to have a better, healthy financial life for yourself. Okay? And this is going to happen very quickly. Now we have Venus. Venus is the goddess of love. She's the feminine part of us, okay? She's talking about love, money, and finery. So again, here's this money aspect here. Venus is in Pisces, okay? So a lot of this money issues that you've been having has been hidden, okay? If you're in a relationship, there's been problems with this relationship, if it's committed, with money. Spending money on luxury items and things, and spending money wastefully, buying these things, and you're not using them. So I feel that a compromise is coming into being in this relationship that, look, we need to cut back, we want to get this to get that. And it was hard for one party to do this, but they see it now because you explain it to them in a diplomatic way. Okay, all right. Then if some of you are single, I see you're being noticed more. I see people are looking at you in a different way. Okay, so I see new friendships, acquaintances, and associates, and this can lead into something good. And since Venus is in Pisces, that means all water signs will be joined into this wonderful array of Venus gifts. Okay, love, money, and the finery. So you're going to be emotional. So you're going to be emotional about your money and about what your plans is to eliminate debt and to make more money. Okay? Then we have Mars and Sagittarius. Mars is the masculine part of us, and it deals with aggression, vigor, and force. So you're going to have to stay on this budget. You can cheat once in a while, but you have to make a commitment to this and stay there. So the energy, the vigor, the force will be there for you to do what you need to do. Then we have Jupiter. And as I mentioned earlier, Jupiter is in Capricorn. So these new opportunities, expansion, this abundance, this wealth and truth and karma. So if you put out good karma, it's going to come back to you. And it's going to come quickly. If it's bad, it's going to come back to you too, and quickly too. Okay, we have Saturn, which is your ruling planet, still transiting your sun sign into October this year. So Saturn deals with structure. So that old structure is being wiped out and you're being placed on a better, stronger structure. The old ways of thinking is being dissipated away. Okay, I deal with boundaries. You need to set boundaries now. Okay, and particularly in the areas of employment, success, and movement up the ladder. And it deals with father figure. So there's some issues with a father figure that you need to address. Okay, and you're going to address it. It also deals with Saturn deals with father time. So between 2018 to 2020, some of you might have lost someone very close, a family member, and you're still getting over it. And it's never a closure, but when you think of them, that's them spirits coming to you and letting you know they're fine. So also these people will help you on the other side, from the physical world that we're in into the spiritual world. So you might be seeing them in your dreams and things in that sort. Then we have Uranus. Uranus, the ruling planet of Aquarius, which the sun is in Aquarius now, and your solar sun is in the second house in the Aquarius. So it deals with freedom, independence, upheaval, change, and nothing will be the same. Again, it's in Taurus. So Taurus deal with the fifth chakra, which is your throat. So you need to speak your truth in a diplomatic way, take the anger out of it. It also deals with truth about money, about being in relationships that are long distance, being in a relationship that is age difference, older or young, and also getting better of changing your diet, eating more fresh fruits and vegetables, less meat and pork, and it also deal with having a better, healthy relationship and helping clean up the air, water, and the earth. So this is these groups, what Aquarius represents, groups and organizations that you may financially contribute to, or you may not, or you may just put your time into it. So there's a concern to get away from pharmaceuticals and get more organic or natural ways of healing yourself, eating, thinking, meditation, yoga, okay? All right. And those who are LGBTQ+, Uranus went into Taurus on March the 6th, 2019. It was dated to 2026. So LGBTQ people will be accepted, but you must accept yourself, who you are, and be who you are and your authentic self, because that's who you came to be, you, because everybody else is taken. Then we have Neptune in Pisces. It's its own place. So again, again, some organization that you might be spending time and money and cleaning up the water, okay, getting the plastic and debris out of the water and things like that and that sort. Okay, some of you having problems with your eyes, get it checked out, and your feet. Some of you might be going back to school for dancing or some kind of martial arts that has something to do with movement of in the air, like a form of dancing. Some of you might be going back to school for the arts and particularly acting. So that would be good for you too. Okay, and remember, Neptune is emotional. So get your head out of the cloud, Capricorn. Take the rose-colored glasses off. See people, places, and things as they are. Come out of that fantasy. Okay. Then we have Pluto, also in Capricorn, and Pluto represents transformation. So you're going through this transformation, Capricorn, to be a better person. Okay, and this transformation, says Pluto, the ruling planet of Scorpio, does have to do with feelings, emotions, and some of these feelings go back to your childhood, okay? And we have the node of the moon is in Gemini. So Gemini represents communication. So some of you Capricorns have to learn how to communicate effectively and right. So you communicate with your body language, your movements and stuff, your eyes, okay? And then speak it, okay? Writing it. Teach it. Okay, I also want to let you know that I have created a Valentine love package and a 20-minute tarot card reading, especially for Valentine's. The first 25 people will receive a $10 discount. So I advise you to start going to my website and roll down the vibrationology page and look at the product and order it before it goes out. And then you will be one of the 25 people. So I would like to wish Capricorn a happy birthday and a happy new year. I wish you health, wealth, success, and happiness, and mostly love. Okay? So I'll see you in March, Capricorn. Ciao. Ooh, I spent more on that one.